and we are going to do, hello? I didn't say hello. Yeah, hello. We are back and we are going to do a brow tutorial. Oh, I'm so excited to show you my bare brows. Please don't have a heart attack. Just don't judge me, okay? Do not judge me because I am helping you right now with your brow game. But let's get into it. I'm going to show you all my products, how I clean up the brows, how I how I get these brows looking like this. So if you're interested, stay tuned, keep watching, get some popcorn. Okay, so I warned you, and we'll go from my brow situation is not great. So you can see, like, I do have brow hair, but it's very fine, and I do have the shape. Like, I used to get threading done for quite some time, but I haven't done it in the last, how long has it been? Probably like, I'm gonna say like a year. So from that, I've just let my brows grow because they used to be really, really thin. Like, I need to see if I can find how my brows used to be, but they would literally like stick on my face. It was so bad. But yeah, so I've just let them grow into their shape, and I just kind of like tweeze them where I don't want the strays. But I'm going to show you what brow products I use. Okay, so to begin with, I use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the colour Ebony, and I like to use 2 angled brushes. So one of them is a natural hair one, so I find it is it gives them more diffused sort of look, and I mainly use that in this sort of central area, or the front part of the brow. And then I use the MAC 263, which is a synthetic angled brush, and I like to use that on the tail of the brow because that gives kind of like a cleaner or a sharper line. And I start through the, probably like there. I put most of the product on through that middle part, just because you don't want to put most of the product on here, because I just find it looks too heavy and it looks too stamped on. So I just kind of like to put most of the product through the middle part of the brow, and just really kind of do really gentle feathery like strokes. Brow. Now when I get to the front, I kind of just do really gentle sort of flick upwards. So I just kind of bring the brush and flick it upward. I always keep my spoolie in my hand because I like to make sure that it looks soft as you're going. Like, I just like to make sure that it's blending, because you don't want it to be too bally, I find. Not a good look for anyone. Definitely not a good look for anyone. So I'm just going to keep piling a little bit more on. So next we're going to use the synthetic brush, and we're going to go from underneath of the brow. So this is just going to give the shape that I want and map out the tail end of the brow. So when you're mapping it out, you want your brow to start at the tip of your nose, the peak to be just through there, and then your end just through there. So I can extend my brow a little bit. I only extend it a tad, so I'll just show you. So I'm just pretty much following the natural arch of my brow. I don't know if you can see this, I hope you can. Whoop. There we go, and I've just extended it slightly out so that then matches the end. But obviously, being powder might not work for everyone. I am fortunate enough to have enough brow hair there to be able to pull off having just brow powder to create the shape. However, some people might not have the brow hair, so what I would recommend is investing in a pencil and just using really small feather-like strokes to be able to create that shape. And then after that, I like to set it all in place. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in Espresso. And what this does is it just pretty much sets and holds the brow hairs in place. So with this, all I do is just pretty much flick it through whatever I've just done. So I kind of go upward at the front of the brow and then just kind of outward towards the end of the brow. In case like I've gone outside of the edges or anything like that, I just like to clean up around my brows. So just at the top, like I find the brow gel can get a little bit flecky. So is that even a word? Flaky maybe? Awkward. Yeah, so I just like to clean up around. Like I don't really do that whole like crazy under eye like highlight thing. Everyone's different, everyone has their own preferences, and I just choose not to. So I just kind of like to fix up wherever I find I may have gone a little bit too crazy town. So that is how I get my brows looking like this. I hope you enjoyed this brow tutorial. I hope you've taken something away from it. If you do have any more questions, please feel free to direct those questions to me in the comment box below, and I'll answer them the best I can. And if you could like this video and share it and maybe even subscribe, that would be amazing. Blah 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 blah. Feel free. Nobody want no brows that look like they got stamps on their face. No, 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 no. Not a good look for anybody. Okay? Okay. Good. What the f?